All right, so what's up? What's the deal, guys? Welcome to JA News.
It's up.
For today's show, we're talking Yeezy. As coming up next week, Adidas is set to report its quarterly financials. Now, what we've already learned from their preliminary results, of course, is that the last major Yeezy sale was a success. But according to recent reports, it looks like Adidas has canceled the remaining 2023 Yeezy releases. Well, it looks like we just got a shocking update as a certain sneaker insider has just revealed an interesting plot twist in this whole Adidas Yeezy saga. So stay tuned, guys. We got that, plus the latest and greatest in sneaker news and updates, and it's coming right up next. All right, so before we get things started, I need everybody's support. Y'all been kind of lacking lately, so make sure you show some love one time down below for the only daily sneaker news show on YouTube. Now, to kick things off, I don't know why we always build ourselves up every time for a major letdown, and even with an official announcement from Ty Dolla $ign himself, it's now currently Friday, November the 3rd, and we got no project.
What happened? I didn't finish it.
But it looks like we got a recent update, as it looks like images have surfaced of Lil Baby in the studio with Ye, and as you know, he was a collaborator for Donda, featured on the track Hurricane, so could it be that the two are linking up for Ye's new project? It also looks like producer YEEZY is flying out to Saudi Arabia, and we got an image of Steven Smith as well as Swiss Beats, so this is crazy exciting. As you guys know, Ye, he likes to work on multiple projects at once, as it's been documented previously. So could it be that he's working on fashion and music at the same time, fully charged up? And it looks like Saudi Arabia is the new Yeezy headquarters. All right, so ever since linking up back in 2020, Wales Bonner and Adidas have continued to expand their sportswear and streetwear apparel and footwear collection, even in its recent SS24 collection. So set to prepare for the cooler seasons, the collaboration will release a selection of high-end Adidas Sambas ready in new hues. So releasing 4 new timeless classics with the Samba collection, Wales Bonner is set to release this collection with pairs ranging from $180 to $200 US. The shoes are set to hit select retailers and online at Adidas and Wales Bonner. So those Sambas are going crazy and should be a real big hit amongst your more sophisticated hype beasts. And Wales Bonner, she kills it every time with her Samba collaborations. Now recently we saw this Kith 990 V6 surface in 2 new colorways, which are reportedly supposed to represent the New York Knicks. But based off these more recent promo photos, we definitely know that the lighter pair is representative of the Knicks. But it looks like based off the ice in these images, I'm guessing, which one of you guys pointed out previously, that this darker tone may actually represent the New York Rangers, Madison Square Garden's hockey team. But it looks like we got an official release date for both of these pairs, which are set to drop coming up Monday. So they're going to be releasing in-store via Kith as well as Kith's website. Personally, while I've always wanted to try a pair of 990 V6s, I feel like as a Miami Heat fan, it would be blasphemous for me to rock these joints. So let me know, are you guys feeling these, and are you looking to grab these come Monday? And lastly, the Adidas Yeezy saga continues. Now, we recently learned from preliminary Q3 results that this last major Yeezy sale, which just went down in August, of course, was a success, just as we all predicted, which is great news for Adidas, which for the first time in over 30 years, the company forecasted to operate at a loss. But of course, that all turned around as their current CEO, Bourne Gilden, decided to make the decision to go off and sell some of this remaining Yeezy inventory. So of course, for the second quarter, we got releases, we got drops for the third quarter, but it looks like now, according to leaked internal documents from sources close to Complex, it looks like the fourth quarter Yeezy drops for the rest of 2023 have been put on pause. So this next major Yeezy sale was planned for this month of November, but was most likely put on pause due to the current conflicts taking place overseas. Now, based off of unreleased pairs that we've seen surface recently, I was anticipating for this next drop to include new colorways of older styles, some restocks of some classics, and some leftover pairs that didn't sell from previous drops. And it looks like, based off of images that have been discovered via the back end of Adidas, it looks like I was just on the money. So it looks like we had the Yeezy Slide Salt, a nice lighter tone versus the darker tone Onyx pairs that we got from the last drop. We also have the Yeezy Foam Runner MX Granite. We've seen a lot of these pairs pop up on the secondary market, so it looks like a lot of these pairs have been backdoored before the initial release. Now for the 500s, we had the 500 boot debut for the last drop in August, and now it looks like we have that sand colorway that surfaced recently. These joints are really nice, and there's another pair I want to add to my collection. And then for the 500 lows, we got this lovely pair with that beautiful gum bottom. And all of the pairs that we've seen so far, I feel like this is the #1 pair that I would like to add to my list. So we got unreleased Yeezys popping up on the back end of Adidas, and anytime official images like this loads, 9 times out of 10, well, matter of fact, every time we get official images, an official release follows suit. But it looks like this whole Yeezy saga has took an interesting plot twist, as an interesting sneaker insider claims that Adidas is secretly manufacturing new Yeezys without anybody's knowledge. So it's also important to note that this is the same sneaker insider who originally made claims at the top of this year that Adidas were back in talks with Ye. Now at that time, everybody called it cap, and as we saw like a month or so later, Yeezys dropped once again. Now it's also important to note that Adidas has already came out to report that they have continued to fulfill original factory orders that were already in place before the breakup to manufacture Yeezys, and we've seen pairs manufactured as late as like March or April of this year. So there's really no telling what's going on behind the scenes. Do you guys feel like Adidas is secretly manufacturing more Yeezys? But what's coming up next week on Wednesday, November 9th, Adidas will officially be reporting their Q3 results. And what's most important to look out, of course, is there's always a Q&A segment. So I'm expecting people to ask questions about Yeezy, and hopefully we'll get some answers from Adidas. So there's really no telling what's going on behind the scenes, but with these fourth quarter Yeezy drops already canceled, well, reportedly canceled, I feel like it would make perfect sense for Adidas to start off next year with a major Yeezy drop for the first quarter to go ahead and boost up those numbers. So let me know what you guys think. Of course, we will be looking out to see what Adidas has to say come next week. So we're gonna wrap things up right here. Drop your feedback down below if you guys haven't done so. Be sure to drop a like. So salute, guys. Make sure y'all have a wonderful weekend, and I will catch you guys Monday for the latest edition of JA News. Make sure y'all stay safe, stay blessed, and I'm out, y'all. Love.
Those designs still good, but I know y'all saying we not gonna buy them unless Shay got them. If y'all want those designs, they still good by me.